A powerful United States aircraft carrier strike group has arrived in the Caribbean as Washington steps up its military presence in the region amid rising geopolitical tensions. The Pentagon confirmed that the USS George Washington, accompanied by destroyers and supply vessels, entered Caribbean waters earlier this week. The deployment comes amid concerns about instability in several Latin American countries and growing influence from rival powers such as China and Russia. Officials say the carrier group will conduct joint exercises with regional allies, focusing on maritime security, counter-narcotics operations, and humanitarian assistance. However, the move has also raised questions about whether the United States is signaling a broader strategic message. Military analysts note that the arrival of a carrier group in the Caribbean is rare and comes at a time when Washington is seeking to reaffirm its influence in the Western Hemisphere. Some regional governments have expressed support, while others have criticized the deployment as unnecessary military posturing. The USS George Washington carries more than 70 aircraft, including F/A-18 fighter jets and electronic warfare planes. The ship's presence dramatically increases U.S. air and naval capability in the region. Pentagon officials insist the mission is defensive, emphasizing that the exercises aim to strengthen cooperation and maintain stability. Yet critics argue that the display of force could heighten tensions, particularly with nations that have close ties to Russia or China. The carrier group is expected to remain in the Caribbean for several weeks, with scheduled port visits in partner nations before returning to the Atlantic. As one of the world's most powerful symbols of U.S. military might, the arrival of the carrier sends a clear message that Washington intends to remain a dominant force in the region's security landscape.